What's going on, guys? Blacksea here with the Crypto Report. I got another video for you today. I want to talk about Tonic, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and we'll talk about Bitcoin as well. But mainly I want to focus on Tonic. So let's get into it. So guys, we've had a breakdown. May I say a healthy breakdown. We were all expecting this to happen. You can't just go straight up forever in a short period of time. Let's measure this move from the top. We came down about 25%, 24.95% on Tectonic in the past day, and that's okay, guys. That's okay, because if you notice, we are having a little bounce here. And you may see these three yellow bars I have, and these are the levels I am looking out for. So I will have you guys know that I did purchase some Tectonic. I believe in this project. I think it's a very, very interesting project, and I think it's going to have plenty of upside come the bull market, maybe even in the bear market, because of how potent cryptocom is of a company. So let's check out our first level here. Our first level here is about 6 zeros, 1447. And we bounced off of that. We came down, we bounced off this level. Now, that is completely healthy. That is completely healthy coming back to here. But these other two levels are much more crucial. Like, we could totally break down past this first level and bounce off the second one completely fine. That'd be okay in my mind. There'd be nothing wrong with that. The only thing I'd be really worried about is if we are to hit something like this and break down here. Even we can bounce off this and that'd be completely fine. I think that there's a good possibility that that will happen, depending on the movement of Bitcoin come at the beginning of the week. But what I am more worried about, which would be kind of a lot of alarm bells would be going off in my mind, is if something like this were to happen. If we were to break through these two levels, bounce, and break below this level. And I'll tell you why that would throw off some alarm bells for me. Because if we break below this peak right here, well, then we are just back in this formation here. And guys, we tried so hard to break out of this peak here at 6 zeros, 1909. We were really close to breaking out of it, and we just needed to. We just needed to break over 6 zeros, 1980, and have a basically it would have been a liftoff. So I'm not saying that this is over for Tectonic in the short term. Well, clearly in the long term, you know I'm so bullish on it. But in the short term, it's not over either. I think that we could easily bounce off one of these three levels. But I will say that if we do break below this level here at 6 zeros, 1390, I will be worried about a longer time to break back up to the upside, if you will. I do think that, let me clean this up for you guys. Okay, so I'm much more worried about if we break below these three levels, but we'll probably trade to the side for a while, and we're going to have to try to retest the bottom level to break back up through the top three levels. But, you know, it really all depends on what's going on with Bitcoin. Because on the weekends, Bitcoin kind of just does a lot of wacky things. People like to joke around and say that trading crypto on the weekend, or specifically Bitcoin, is a lot like trading on the stock market, where nothing really happens on the weekend, and whatever happens on the weekend just gets completely erased come the opening candle of Monday. But we have had a lot of movements this weekend, and I will say that on the daily, we did break out of this triangle, and we're headed to the upside. And if we continue to do that, well, I don't see Tectonic breaking below these bottom levels. There is a lot of resistance here, guys. There's a lot of resistance. And quite frankly, this isn't financial advice, but I'm going to be buying more Tectonic at about these levels here at 6 zeros, 1494. I'm a buyer here, and I'm definitely a buyer at 6 zeros, 1384. But if we see Bitcoin continue to break out, then this won't be long lasting. We all knew that this was coming. We went straight up, guys. Like, we need to have a correction. It's okay. It's healthy. Don't be stressing out. Like, there is nothing to be worried about here, unless Bitcoin obviously capitulates. But if you've watched my previous videos, you know my theories on that. I really believe that come this opening candle in the next 2 days, and this next month, I really believe we're going to have a upside. Maybe even some sort of Santa Claus rally actually does come back, depending on if the Federal Reserve is hawkish or not. But I believe that they're going to start letting up a little bit. So I really see that we break up. And I want to also take a look at this on the 4 hourly chart, because it can kind of tell more of a tale here. Because I was talking about in my previous video how I was looking for a retest of the top of this triangle to enter a long position. Well, we did come down and we came back up, and we are making a M formation, which technically is quite bearish, which could mean that we have a movement to the downside. However, the weekly close is coming in. Look at that, guys. Oh, this is the 4 hourly close. Excuse me. The weekly close is coming in a day, but there's going to be an explosive move either to the downside or to the upside. And if there's an explosive move, there's definitely a good chance we can come down here to about the 19,500. And if we hit there, or maybe even this target of 19,700 to 800, that's probably more likely. If we do hit that and we bounce up, that's a huge bullish sign to me, especially if the Fed is being dovish. And I mean, that's just a huge bullish sign to me. I'd be looking to put in a long position at about the 19,600 on Bitcoin, for Bitcoin specifically over on Femex. And if you would like to do that, guys, just go down in the description box, and we have a $4,100 free trading bonus. All you gotta do is deposit, open a trade, and you can have up to $4,100 of a free trade, which is pretty crazy. But so, like I'm trying to say, let's circle this back to Tectonic. If we continue this break up to the upside for Bitcoin, we're not going to see this downward motion. We're going to see something along the lines of this. I'm having trouble with the drawing today. Sorry, guys. But I think we're going to see something much more along the lines of this. And that's why I'm a buyer here for Tectonic. But if you like this video, guys, please give me a like, subscribe. And I also want to say we're working on cleaning up these bots in the comment section below. They just come at a force, and just make sure that if it doesn't show a verified or highlighted link next to our profile picture, then it's not us. So don't fall for any scams, guys. It's wild, wild west out there in the YouTube comment section. And also, I would like to say we're so close to 3,000 subscribers, guys. Please give us a subscribe. When we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. So yeah, so thanks a ton, guys. See you later. Bye.